Imagine this. You're walking into a room and the same people who once whispered about you, doubted you, and smirked at your struggles suddenly go silent. Their eyes follow you not out of pity this time, but out of pure disbelief. They thought you'd be broken forever, but here you are, shining brighter than ever. There was a time when they underestimated you. They saw your quietness as weakness. They saw your struggles and mistook them for a permanent state. They laughed when you failed. They mocked when you stumbled. They thought you'd never recover. But what they didn't know was that the very challenges they ridiculed were shaping you into something unstoppable. While they were busy gossiping, you were busy growing. While they doubted you, you were preparing. And while they thought you were sinking, you were actually rising, slowly, quietly, and powerfully. There were people who believed they had control over you. They thought you'd remain under their influence forever. They expected you to live your life for them, to keep sacrificing yourself for their comfort. But one day, something in you shifted. You realized your worth. You realized you were allowed to prioritize your own happiness, your own freedom, your own life. So you walked away. And that decision shook them. They didn't expect you to have the courage to step out. They didn't think you'd choose yourself over their approval. At first they were angry, then they were shocked, and eventually they were silent, because they started seeing something they could no longer deny. Your transformation. Your energy changed. Your confidence grew. The way you carried yourself told the world you were no longer available for disrespect. Opportunities began to come your way, not by accident, but because you positioned yourself to receive them. And every small win became a stepping stone toward the bigger victories that are now unfolding. Soon, your life will be the very proof they can't argue with. They'll see the ease in your movements, the calm in your face, the abundance in your life. And yes, people will talk. They'll speculate about how you did it. Some will assume you were just lucky. But the ones who truly watched your journey will know it was discipline, resilience, and faith in something greater than yourself. Your story is becoming an inspiration to others who are still in their struggle. People will look at you and realize that no matter how low they've been, it's possible to rise again. You are proof that walking away from toxic people isn't losing. It's winning in the most profound way. You chose peace over chaos, purpose over manipulation, and your future over your past. The same people who laughed will now have no choice but to watch your rise. They may never admit it, but deep down, they'll know they underestimated you. And as you step into this next season of your life, you'll carry yourself with quiet confidence, not to prove them wrong, but simply to prove yourself right. Because in the end, your success is not about revenge, it's about freedom. And that's the ultimate victory. And here's what I want you to remember. Every person who ever doubted you was looking at the old version of you. The one who was still figuring things out, still healing, still learning. But that version is gone. You've stepped into a new season, and this one is yours. So when you walk into the rooms where they once whispered your name, walk in knowing you are the proof that nothing and no one can hold you down forever. Your life is about to speak louder than your words ever could, and that's the kind of victory no one can take away from you. I'll see you in the next video, but until then, remember, protect your peace, value your worth, and never stop building the life you deserve. And now repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, I come before you today with a heart full of gratitude. I thank you for every challenge that has crossed my path, because each one has shaped me into who I am today. The struggles I once resented have now become my teachers, revealing my strength, deepening my patience, and sharpening my discernment. You have turned my pain into wisdom and my tests into testimonies. Lord, I release the pain of the past into your hands. I choose to no longer carry the weight of what wounded me, but instead to carry only the lessons. Heal every scar within me, and let my heart remain light, free from resentment, and open to love and new beginnings. I invite your peace to fill my spirit, your protection to cover me, and your purpose to guide me in every step I take. Let peace be my anchor, protection be my shield, and purpose be my compass. May my life move in perfect alignment with your will. God, surround me with people whose hearts are pure, whose words are kind, and whose intentions match my own. Remove anyone from my life whose presence brings harm, confusion, or distraction from my destiny. Lead me instead to relationships that uplift, inspire, and help me grow. Let abundance flow into every area of my life, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. Open doors of provision that no one can shut. Fill my days with joy that wealth alone cannot buy, and my soul with fulfillment that success alone cannot give. Lord, grant me wisdom to see the opportunities you place before me, and the courage to step into them without fear. Let me not be paralyzed by doubt, but instead move forward with faith, trusting that your hand will guide me and your grace will sustain me. Place me in environments that nurture my growth, feed my spirit, and honor my worth. Remove me from spaces that stifle my potential or dull my light. Position me in rooms where my voice is heard, my gifts are valued, and my purpose can flourish. Let my success not be for my benefit alone, but a light for others still finding their way. May my journey inspire hope, courage, and determination in those who are struggling to see their own worth. Keep me humble in my victories, always remembering the journey that brought me here. And in moments of testing, keep me strong and steadfast, knowing that no storm lasts forever and that every trial carries the seed of transformation. Above all, let my life be a living reminder that with you, I am worthy, capable, and limitless. May my steps echo with faith, my words breathe encouragement, and my presence inspire strength in others. Let my story be proof that with your guidance, nothing is impossible. Amen.